Hello, my name is Hank Sutherland. I'm the owner of Holistic Health and Healing. And this video is intended for the vendors that attend our annual expo to help them get a handle on Facebook. But certainly anybody is welcome to watch the video and see how my value you. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my Facebook screen here. And this video is going to be under the presumption that you already have a Facebook page, that you've already registered and you have your business page. One thing I want to point out to you before I switch over to the business side is that when you go through your regular newsfeed when you're logged in as you'll notice that at each post that you see, there's a little drop-down box. And I see people forget about this all the time. You click that drop-down box and you can like posts in your feed for any page that you have administration rights for. So I can like it as Holistic Health and Healing Center, Wellness, Fellowships of the Spirit, and so on. So you can make sure that when you see posts that are relevant, that you can like them for your page, and you can even share things and all that good stuff. So to switch over to your page, let's go ahead and click here. If you have a lot of pages, it's always better to go to the actual login. Sometimes when you click the page, you just see the visual, but you don't actually see the behind the scenes type of thing. Okay. So I went over in my rough video, if you watched that one, basically how to do promoted posts. What I want to show you this time is how to do ads, basically. So when we click Holistic Health and Healing, it's going to populate all kinds of options. I believe on the left side, let's see. Uh-oh, let me scroll down. I know it's here. Oh, actually, this is a cool little feature that's relatively new to Facebook, and this is February 2016 when I'm saying that. So if this might be old news by the time you watch it, depending when you're watching it, but you can connect with people locally in your area. Click Promote Local Business, and it'll bring up this wonderful little advertising option for you. So I've had that before, hundreds of products and services for body, mind, and soul, headline Holistic Health and Healing. You can choose any type of images that you want to incorporate. Remember, for Facebook ads, only 25% of the ad can have text. So you're fine with the graphic. If you were to do like this one, Harmonic Journeys, that might be in excess of 25%. And if you want to see what that would be like, let me just try to find it here for you so you can get an idea. Facebook text picture checker. There we go. Oh, it's 20%. Maybe I said that. I thought it was 20 or 25. Okay, so here you have check your ad using the grid tool. You basically pick what file you want to upload. So let's take this one. And once it loads, it says here, click on all boxes that contain text to see if your image is covered by less than 20% text. So it's not just 20%, it's any part, any grid that has a little bit of text in it counts as a box. So we have to come through and we have to mark all these. See the A's in there? So that's technically one of them. So you would come through and do them all. This one has an N, they would click that. So you can see that even though this graphic is not that much text because of where the text is. Oh, come on. This would not be eligible to be like a featured image in an ad. So keep that in mind when you're doing Facebook advertising, that you want to make sure you pick graphics like this. This would be fine. But anything that has text, you want to be cognizant of because they will decline your ad. Okay, so you can upload your image. You could have a call to action, get directions. You can have call now where they have a phone number. But right now, this 43,000 are not people who live in Lakewood where I'm at. These are people who, regardless of where they live, based on their GPS tracking and Facebook being Big Brother knowing where you are, it says 43,000 people are within 2 miles of my office right now. So I can go ahead and make this ad for people who are right near my office that might be looking for an appointment, wanting to stop by. This is perfect for brick and mortar stores, or for the day of the expo, for example. I can bring this up and I can say, you know what, anybody within 5 miles of the expo, we're going to run this ad. So I'm not going to go over it too much more other than that, but know that this is a great option for you. If you're doing local events, or if you have a brick and mortar store, and here it shows you the radius, and then you have further filtering. So if you don't want to see, you want to focus on people who are out of college. If you mainly are looking for women, whatever the case is, you have all the different options there. But that's a great new feature, relatively new feature that Facebook is offering. All right, so click here, view pages, visitors to this page. No, that's not what we want. Let's see, settings. There we go. Bear with me, just waiting for this to populate for me. Publishing tools, insights, notifications. But while I'm waiting for things to catch up with me, this is like a nice little snapshot. So this week there's been 9 new page likes. My posts have reached 730 people. 1 website click, 1 shop now click, all the good stuff. Okay, there should be an ads manager. Let's see, publishing tools. Here we go. So go to publishing tools. I think they actually changed this since the last time I looked at it. They're always changing things. So here we have published posts. Let's just let this regurgitate and catch up here. So here we do create. You can do offer an event. And here, there is going to be multiple images that come up. With a promoted post, you get 1. So we could be doing 25% off your total purchase, double your time. So like in January, I ran a promotion where if they signed up for a session, they got a 1-hour session for the price of a half hour. Whatever you want to do, you would have your title, your description, that type of thing. And one thing that I find is very effective with Facebook posts is if you happen to be asking a question, it seems that there's a lot higher response. Want to save money on being healthy? Enjoy 50% off your first sound session in 2016, or whatever you want to engage. And there's actually science behind the logic of that. When you ask a question, it engages the brain in a different way than making a statement. So the brain actually starts looking for the answer. Do you want to save money? And already subconsciously, people are saying, yeah, I want to save money. So that's where it's very effective. And then they click get offer, and you can drive the traffic to wherever you want to drive it to. So more options now. Here you would put in your web link. So if you have a website where you're going to have the offer where they can buy it, or whatever the case is, you can do all that type of thing. All right, so I'm going to close out of that one. We also have events. So let me show you how an event promotion will work, because it's a little bit differently, works a little bit differently than the promoted posts that I showed you a little bit more. Oh, there's my ads manager. That's what I was looking for before. We'll let that come up. Just so I wanted to show you your dashboard where you can see all of your ad information all in one spot. And this might look pretty overwhelming in my back end because I handle some of the advertising for various businesses. So it may look like a mess, but it will give you an idea of all the information that you can find here. Oh, it's taken a while to load. but here's all the past ads, posts, and everything. But you can, once you have a lot of ad campaigns, you can go back and you can look at it by the ad set. You can filter it by different sets of information. You can start really looking at like what was effective and tailoring your ads and tweaking them so that you can, have the best bang for the buck. So, but anyway, when you do click Ads Manager, it takes you out of your page and puts you back in as you. So I'm going to go ahead and we will go back to the business page here, and I'll just quickly show you how to do event promotion, and then we will end the video because I want to keep them a little bit shorter. I don't want it to be too overwhelming with information for anyone. Okay, so we click our drop down, close, Holistic Health and Healing. Another great thing to do is make sure you join groups that fit your business. So for example, I started a group called Cleveland Holistic Health and Healing. There's over 13 members. And that is a place where I have it open, but anybody can post anything, but it's made a great venue for people to join the group, to find out about events, to ask questions, that type of thing. So it makes a great place to share your events and things in one other spot. So I'm going to click the More tab. I'm going to go down to Events, and you'll see that I have a few things that actually I wanted to promote a Zane event, so we'll promote that. So I have 3 things coming up. I have the save the date for the expo. It's way too early to start promoting that. The Shaman Apprenticeship Program, and that's the one that we are going to advertise a little bit here. So this will be an actual ad that is going to go live that we're going to use as an example. Okay, so we have to keep this down to 90 characters. Let's see, you don't need all that. Let's just start from scratch here. Come on. Have you always wanted to be a shaman? Join us for 7 intense weekends. Have you always wanted to be a shaman? Join us for 7 intense weekends. Building. Oh, we're going to run out of space. Deep into. I already think I'm going to go ahead and take out that question. I normally like questions, but into the mysteries. And they're going to see this too, Shaman Apprenticeship Program, so they'll know it's an apprenticeship program. Join us for 7 intense weekends delving deep into the mysteries of shamanism. We got 12 characters left. There we go. My question, ready to heal? Join us for 7 intense weekends delving deep into the mysteries of shamanism. There we go. So we already have that. We are going to do this through targeting. Create new audience. And we're going to just do Shaman Apprenticeship. Actually, Shaman Program. And for this one, people are driving from all over for this. So I want to go by state, and I'm going to focus. Actually, let's do cities. I'm rethinking it. And we're going to do Cleveland. We're going to do Toledo. Get it spelled correctly. Toledo. Columbus. Maybe we only want to do about 25-mile radiuses around 25. Cleveland. We want say 25 and up, just figuring kids are at a college that has some income from their career coming in. We have about an even number of men and women. If it was Reiki, I'd probably select women only. But for this, we're going to do women and men. And here we're going to do shamanism. And when I'm doing this, like I mentioned in the other video, I like to do it one at a time. You add in a keyword and you see what your reach is going to be. You know, at $150, we're going to do first post of 50. That's, you know, $1 a day. Run this ad until we want to do this, say March. We're going to just do a $50 campaign and see how it goes. So this will be $2.38 a day. This will reach 2,100 to 4,700 people out of 4,700 people. That is pretty amazing, actually. Reach more people, boost your event to increase awareness. This is actually the first time I've ever seen where the budget is actually going to hit the entire population. But what that tells me is our reach is too narrow. So we want to add something in. Add an audience. Why does it want to do that? I'm going to just name this Shaman Program 2. Let's see. Let's type in Shaman, see what else comes up. Shaman. Let's try shamanic. There we go. So we're going to add that word. Shaman. Not sure what that is. So let's save that and see how much it increases our reach by. So before it was a max of 4,700. Now estimated reach is unavailable. So now we might have done it too niched, perhaps, where Facebook is just having a meltdown, which has happened from time to time. Let me just go back and take that out. But you know, just thinking about it, this may be okay. Let's, if we change this to 14 days, still 4,700. Let's play with the amount and just see what happens. $25. So I dropped my budget by half, and I'm only missing a small fraction of people. So I think that might be my sweet spot. Let's just try 20. Let's see how much that changes up. Yeah, so I'm going to do a $20 promoted post, 14 days, targeting just one word, shamanism, of people who are within these cities that are within driving distance. And then we're going to go ahead and this is how it looks in desktop. This is how it looks like on mobile. And we'll click boost. All right, so we'll click OK. Now before that ad goes live, I'm just going to take a quick look at the event and make sure there's nothing I need to edit here. But if you're going to be doing events through Facebook, you also want to make sure that you invite all the friends that it's appropriate to invite. And when you do a newsletter, you put the link to the event and you say, you know, help spread the word, like our RSP, invite, that type of thing. For the expo, we had thousands of people invited just from people spreading the word, which was great. So when you have your event, It gives you the option to enter all this information. This is a 7-weekend event, but I just put the first weekend for the event date because we're not taking registrations after the first day. 2016 Shaman Apprenticeship Program. I like getting the link to the full event, right? Like if you have a web page to do conversions, let me just open this link in a new tab. When they click that link, it's going to take them, it's just loading here for you. It's going to take them to the website where it has all the information, and then also, of course, the option at the very bottom to register. If you don't have a website that can do registrations, you can go to PayPal and do a registration button. That's a free way to be able to take registrations. I have it integrated into the website, but you want to make sure that you have some way to track it so you know if it's effective. So you have that. Actually, there's one other thing that you can normally do. Let's see. But I didn't do it for the ad, but that's okay. There's a way that you can do a pixel that you can put on to track conversions, but I think I might keep that for a separate video. But in this video now, you know how to do an actual ad for Facebook as well as promoting an event. And I hope you join me for another video. And if this brought value to you, you can always send your feedback in the comments below, or email them to me. I'll go through the website, send me a contact form, or just send an email to hhhexpos@gmail.com. Thank you.